Wow. I haven't even said anything yet and you're already getting quiet. That's impressive. Welcome to the 2023 Student Awards Convocation in the Music School. It's great to have you here today. It is among my favorite days of the year. It is sad that it is the second to last class day of the year. Maybe not sad for you, but unless you're a senior, and then it's kind of bittersweet. But for faculty, I think this, though we're looking forward to the summer, the end of the semester is always sort of reflective is a good way to describe it, time, and we hope that you as students are reflecting upon the last year or last 4 years, and whichever the case it may be, and thinking positively about the future. And this day is designed sort of to help you feel positive about your future. So we're glad you're here. We're really glad to see family members here. That's always great. You're always welcome in this building and in this room, but especially welcome on this day. We're really glad that you're here. So we're going to get right into it. There's a lot of students to recognize and some faculty to recognize and staff as well a little later, and so we'll get started. I'm going to ask each of the presenters who are on the program to just themselves make their way up here without fancy introduction from an MC, and I'll only come back when it's my turn to do something. So this first term, though, is Rachel Calloway's. Is Rachel in the room? I didn't even see her come. Okay. Please welcome Rachel Calloway.
Good afternoon and happy second to last day of classes. My name is Rachel Calloway. For those of you who do not know me, I serve as Assistant Professor of Voice, and I'm also the Director of SPARK, which is Music Leadership at Carolina. SPARK is honored and thrilled to be able to support our students, faculty, and staff in their creative and entrepreneurial endeavors in many, many areas. And today I'll start by recognizing two special students who were winners of the SPARK Community Impact Grants, Julia Jacobson and Alyssa Santivanes. That's not them, but these are all other delightful students. Okay. Woo-hoo! Julia Jacobson completed her project, Arrangements for Equality, and Alyssa Santivanes, her project, Melodic Mindsets, both students who took on an extraordinary responsibility, fulfilling their own creative way of completing a musical project with a little support from SPARK. It is my great honor to announce that both of these students have been awarded a $1,500 prize in recognition of their extraordinary work furthering creativity in music and the community impact that music can have in our world. Thank you so much. I see you there. Please stand up. Congratulations. This year we continued our process of awarding mini grants. These are up to $500 funds to assist students in their various projects and needs throughout the School of Music, again, as they seek ways to be more creative in their work. If you would please stand when I call your name. Catherine Ailes, Jordan Bartow, Carmen Borregales, Judith Bridwell for the flute studio, Michael Bunny for the guitar studio, Kyle Bryant, Miguel Calleja Rodriguez, Alejandra Castro, Angeline Gaglione, Joseph Gaskins, Emma Lacey, Nathaniel Matthews, Andrew Moore, Nicole Moore, Daniel Myers, Patrick Rendell for Jazz Girls Day, Megan Rich for the piano pedagogy studio, Julia Turner, Angela Pinkham-Varnon, and Holly Workman. Would you all please stand? This year, Spark took on a new mission to support students' summer studies in every area, from music festivals to conferences, to international programs, local programs, everything you can imagine that you find students are going out into the world and doing, and we know this is a costly endeavor, and we admire your commitment to your work. If you would please stand when called. These are the awardees of Spark's Summer Study Grants: James Allen, Jordan Bartow, Emily Bedingfield, LaDeja Biddle, Miguel Calleja Rodriguez, Ellis Carroll, Nico Caruso, Megan Klusky, Bennett Donovan, Alex Doolittle, Zhenyu Gao, Tiarcia Green, Ji He, Anna Klausley, Claire Martin, Carrie McCourt, Nicole Moore, Daniel Myers, Cody Ray, Veronica Rice, Brianna Robinson, Justin Schwartz, Emma Schwertführer, Deshaun Stevens, Ben Stone, Julie Welch, and Holly Workman. Congratulations. Thank you all so much. We look forward to seeing social media posts of your fabulous musical summers.
The Lullaby Project is an initiative of Carnegie Hall's Weil Music Institute. It pairs musicians with new and expectant mothers to write lullabies for them and their children. In the fall, students led by Professor Claire Bryant participated in the Lullaby Project with 3 community partners at Camille Griffin Graham Correctional Institution. This spring, students in my public music theory class partnered with 4 women at Toby's Place, a shelter here in Columbia for unhoused women and their children. I'd like to recognize all the participants who participated in the Lullaby Project this year and ask them to please stand. Participants can pick up their certificates of participation in Margie's office on Monday. And those participants are LaDeja Biddle, Carmen Borregales, Michael Bunny, Rachel Calloway, Shupan Sao, Jeff Francis, Mahari Freeman, Joseph Gaskins, Rachel Gibbons, Mock Gurgic, Shao Han, Bruce Isley, Aletha Jacobs, Eunice Coe, Christian Lampkin, Serena LaRoche, Joseph Lyons, Jennifer Parker Harley, Cody Ray, Cosetta Righi, Alyssa Santavanes, Justin Schwartz, Jordan Stubblefield, Ruji Wong, Julie Welch, Xintian Zhu, and Yusin Yang. If those people are present, please stand and let's recognize their achievement.
Good afternoon. In addition to the grants that were given by Spark, there are also international travel grants. There were a number of wonderful proposals for those, and we would like to thank all of the applied instructors who wrote reference letters for these students. Students, if you would please rise when your name is called, and we'll hold applause until we've read the final name. Eunice Coe, Julie Welch, Megan Klusky, Emma Schwertführer, Holly Workman, Jordan Bartow, Nicole Moore, Madeline Fayak, Emily Bedingfield, Zhenyu Gao, and Ji He. Let's applaud these students. The Performance Certificate is awarded to School of Music students to recognize those undergraduates with degree emphases other than music performance, as well as musically talented students who major in other disciplines. I'm not doing it. Students in the performance certificate will be able to receive their certificates at a later time, but we would like to recognize them today. If you're here today, please stand when your name is called. Haley Cash, Megan Klusky, Adam Dinkins, Tristan Goskost, Yuran Guan, Griffin Hall, Dylan Henson, AJ Johnston, Ellis McClarty, Lisa Ortuno, Lydia Pless, Judah Rendelman, Wendy Rodriguez, Deshaun Stevens, and Anna Thomasette. Congratulations to these students. Sigma Alpha Iota is a musical fraternity for women. We have a very strong and active chapter here at USC, and SAI presents 2 awards annually at the national level to students in each chapter. The Sigma Alpha Iota Scholastic Award is given to the graduating senior SAI member with the highest grade point average. I don't believe that student is here, but just in case she is, we would recognize her anyway, Savannah Melichan. The Sigma Alpha Iota Honor Award is given to the member who has made significant contributions to her chapter and the School of Music. This recognizes an SAI member who has demonstrated outstanding musicianship, scholarship, and service to the local chapter. And the recipient this year is also Savannah Melichan.
Good afternoon. My name is Kunio Hara, and I'm on the music history faculty here at the School of Music. I'm delighted to be here today to present the Ladair Robinson Award for Academic Excellence. Ladair Robinson was a great patron and friend of the School of Music. She had been a music major as an undergraduate, but as was the case with so many women of her generation, she put aside her own interest to raise a family. When her children were grown, she returned to her studies, participating in the musical life here at USC, attending concerts, and auditing every graduate-level music history or theory class she could. She was a passionate student and an inspiring model of a lifelong learner. When she passed away in 2002, after a long and hard-fought battle with breast cancer, USC music history professors Georgia Cowart and Julie Hubbard established this award in her honor. The Ladair Robinson Awards for Academic Excellence are given annually to one undergraduate and one graduate student who demonstrate outstanding ability in the academic areas of music history and theory. This award, which is voted on by the faculty in those areas, celebrates students who exhibit intellectual curiosity and interest in understanding the personal, political, and cultural context in which music exists. Awardees are selected for the ability to synthesize these intellectual interests into thoughtful, informed, and self-motivated classwork, research projects, or lecture performances, and for the potential to incorporate these skills into their careers and lifelong learning processes. I'm pleased to present the 2022-23 Ladair Robinson Undergraduate Award for Academic Excellence to Greer Arcamona. Please come on stage. I'm pleased to present the 2022-23 Ladair Robinson Graduate Award for Academic Excellence to Kevin Crow.
Hi everyone, I'm Jacob Will. I'm on the voice faculty and part of the administrative team, and the two awards that I have are the Composition and Cello Awards. The first one is the John Hare Award. It's given to an outstanding composition student for the best achievement in writing original music. And the student who is receiving this year is Garrett Fuller. Garrett, will you come up? Are you here? Okay. The Cello Fund Award was created by former students and friends of the USC Cello program honoring Bob Jesselson's 39 years of cello instruction. The fund is used to assist USC cello students in furthering their studies. The selection is made annually by the cello professor and the dean based on the student's creativity, progress, initiative, or a specific project. Jordan Bartow, are you here? Okay, Jordan, could you come up, please? And we had a second winner also was Tristan Grosskost. I think Tristan is maybe not here today, but let's give him a round of applause.
Good afternoon. I'm Birgitta Johnson, your Associate Dean of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and I'm here to present the Social Justice Awards for this year. And the USC School of Music Social Justice Awards were established in 2020 by the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee to recognize undergraduate and graduate students who serve as an example to others through commitment to diversity and social justice beyond the scope of their student responsibilities. This could be through community engagement, diversity and equity dialogues, education, programming, as well as community projects. And so our recipients this year, our undergraduate recipient, is a student who, through her leadership and efforts, was a great example of helping to raise awareness about discrimination facing people of Asian descent in our community through a talkback session that she helped to organize in the spring of 2021, as well as co-organizing students, faculty, and staff to program 2022's Together concert that marked the one-year anniversary of the brutal murders of members of the Asian community in Georgia a year earlier. It was a very powerful concert in celebration of Asian and Pacific Island composers, and the performers included students, faculty, and staff, as well as people from the campus community. Our 2023 undergraduate recipient is Lucy Koo. Our graduate recipient is being recognized for his service to the LGBTQ+ community as an artist and an advocate. His leadership as a director of the Midlands Men's Chorus, as well as collaborations with choirs from USC and Greenville to premiere music written in memory of people lost during the AIDS epidemic of the 1980s and 1990s, is only part of what our graduate student representative has been spoken of. Also, in the case of recognizing his efforts to raise awareness as well as research and program music written during this time period, making this body of music more accessible to performers as well as audiences. I would like to recognize Kevin Crow.
The School of Music at the University of South Carolina boasts a chapter of Pi Kappa Lambda. Pi Kappa Lambda is the National Honorary Society in Music, the only so recognized organization among the Association of Honor Societies in America. We have about 200 members among university music units across the country. It was founded in 1918 by Peter Christian Lutkin, who was the then dean of the Northwestern University School of Music. The Pi Kappa Lambda, PKL, are the Greek representation of his initials, Peter Lutkin, and that's why it was called what it is. We've had a chapter here for a number of years, and each year we induct new members. The new members that are inducted to this have to be juniors or older, and they have to hit certain metrics with GPA, and the criteria also includes outstanding musicianship as well as outstanding scholarship. And I have a number of names to read, although you already see them. You know, if we're going to show them, maybe I don't have to pronounce them all. How about that? I mean, just stand up. No. So let me go ahead and recognize these individuals. As I call your name, please stand, and we'll hold our applause till all are standing. Okay? LaDeja Biddle, Charlotte Downs, Pedro Falcone, Polina Golubka, Amy Johnson, Joseph Lyons. Congratulations. Now we come to the time in the program where we recognize the 5 most prestigious awards in the music school that go directly to students. As I call your name, please come up and let me greet you and offer you a certificate that is identical to the one you got yesterday on the horseshoe as a part of the award ceremony. But it's beautiful to recognize the students that win these 5 awards in every place that we can, including at this ceremony. So the first award is the Arthur M. Frazier. It is presented to the most outstanding graduating senior in the Bachelor of Arts in Music or the Bachelor of Music program with emphasis in performance, theory, or composition. The award is given in the memory of Dr. Arthur Frazier, who was chair of our Department of Music from 1963 to 1972, and whose numerous contributions to our music and our state included the founding of the South Carolina Philharmonic Orchestra, and the band room 016 is named after him as well. I'm delighted to announce that the winner of the 2023 Arthur M. Frazier Award is Evan Farr. The Robert Van Doren Award is presented to the most outstanding graduating senior in the Bachelor of Music program with emphasis in music education. The award is given in honor of Dr. Van Doren, who served as professor of organ and coordinator of music education here in the School of Music from 1946 to 1978, and until about 2010 or so, he sat right there for most concerts and lived in the lives of our faculty and our students for many, many years after he retired. He was also organist and choir master at Trinity Cathedral for decades. We miss him every day. It gives me great pleasure to name the Robert Van Doren 2023 Award, and it goes to A.J. Johnson. Nice that they could put a picture of him cheering for himself right there on the... Especially since he's student teaching and can't be here today. I would suggest to you that most of the students that are awarded that are not here today are out doing their work student teaching on this day. And our music ed faculty and their supervising teacher won't let them off a day to come to this. So what do you say about that? Anyway, I will share with AJ the fact that he got a thunderous ovation, and congratulations to him. The Robert Prusen Music Leadership Award is given to the senior in the Bachelor of Music or Bachelor of Arts program who's demonstrated the most outstanding leadership skills in service, teaching, academic studies, and/or music performance. It's named after Robert Prusen, who was the Horn Professor of the university for many, many years, also serves as an Associate Dean and Coordinator of Undergraduate Studies. He passed away suddenly in the fall of 2013, and we founded this award and named it after him not long after that, and awarded it for the first time in 2014. I am super delighted to announce that the winner of the 2023 Robert Prusen Music Leadership Award is Megan Klusky. The Canny Award for Excellence is presented to a rising senior music major who best exemplifies excellence in scholarship as measured by GPA, musicianship as measured by significant contributions to the musical ensembles and performances of the school, and service as measured by participation in school, university, or civic activity. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the 2023 Canny Award for Excellence is Anna Clousley. I should add that all three of those awardees just sang in the choir last night for Carmina Burana. See, I noticed these things. That's great. And our final student award is the most prestigious one that we have. It's given by the Presser Foundation to recognize an outstanding music major at the end of his or her junior year. It is a prestigious award that recognizes not only excellence of the student recipient, but the music unit as well, since relatively few music schools across the nation are authorized to present the award. Again, it gives me great pleasure to award the 2023 Presser Scholar Award to Julia Jacobson. Faculty and staff that serve at the institution a certain period of years get recognized by the institution for their service. The state recognizes these faculty and staff in 2023 who reached the 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50-year milestones in their careers at the university and with the state. The 10-year milestones are recognized at the departmental level, that is in the School of Music, while the others are recognized with a ceremony at the Russell House Ballroom, though I'm going to read the names of all of ours that are at that 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50-year level. These are faculty awards or recognitions. Many of them are not in the room, so we'll just speed right through this, but I hope that you'll hold your applause to the end and then recognize these outstanding mentors and great colleagues for the nature of the contribution they've made all of these years. At 10 years, we have Philip Bush, David Cutler, Mike Harley, Brigitte Johnson, Greg Stewart, and Matt White. 20 years is Tracy Hare, Scott Herring, Jennifer Jablonski, Lynn Compass, and Jacob Will. And at 50 years is Charles Fugo. Please help me thank them. Before I do our last recognition, I need to give some thanks because this event doesn't just happen automatically. Someone has to make the slides and make sure that we're all organized and that everybody's here, who can be here, et cetera, et cetera. So there are a handful of people to recognize. Of course, in the main office, Levita Gibson does everything, so she has to be recognized, but she deserves to be recognized as well. Tracy Hare, Jennifer Mitchell, other staff throughout the building, and most especially, Margie Ziegler. Thank you, Margie. There was no slide for those thank yous. We should make a slide for the thank yous. Margie, get on that. And finally, we have the Canty Outstanding Faculty Award. It's presented to a faculty member who's demonstrated exemplary dedication to the School of Music in the areas of teaching, performance, scholarship, or service. And I'm super delighted to offer the 2023 Canty Outstanding Faculty Award to Wendy Valerio. So thank you for attending today, students, parents, faculty, staff, alumni, friends, pets. Yeah, that's right. It's a Friday. We don't have pets in the building on Friday. Anyway, it's been great that you're here on one of the important days of the year for the School of Music. I like to close by just simply saying, we don't do what we do, none of us students or faculty in music. We don't do what we do to get awards. But when we get one for what we've done, it's a real affirmation to us that what we've done was right and joyful and needed to be done. And I'm really grateful to and want to congratulate everyone recognized and everyone in this room yet to be recognized, because in some way you all will be. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next year. Have a great summer.